try to manipulate you through your pockets.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Back to Harper. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
A nice shot by Morgan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Harper. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Rebounded by Lamb. The rebound by Morgan. Now, here's Harper. Launches it. No good that time. Ellis goes in to the middle. On the wing, Lamb. And he banks in the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Harper with the ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Zuzman. And he uses the glass on the way.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Got a piece of it. Harper with the steal. Down low. Shoots a fader. The three-pointer is right on target. Harper's got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Now, here's Harper. 8 points for him. Out to the wing. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Here's Harper. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Zuzman. The kick out to Harper. Shoots the 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So it's the visitors now. 11-point game. And it's Ellis penetrating.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hits it from three-point range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Outside Lamb. Three-pointer. The rebound by Morgan. Here is Harper. He's got 8. Johnson in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shoots a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Picked off in midair. Back to Niang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Phillip. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Another shot. So the wing on the left. Pass to Ford. Just 5 on the clock. .127 left here in the first quarter. That shot missing. Here's Carrington. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Phillips.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here is Ford. Still scoreless. And the layup falls.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Carrington. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Aston Yang. Beyond the arc. That one misses. Here's Carrington. Caught that one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. "20 feet out. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Connects from three-point range. Ford's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
From downtown, the offensive rebound. Count that bucket. Carrington's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is Ford. Lets it go from deep. This is his second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
To the wing right side. The tray. And it's Ford with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's stolen. Here's Carrington. 6 points for him. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carrington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Phillip. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Pass to Carrington. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. It's stolen by Smith. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Here's Ford. The long distance three is buried. Ford's got 11 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Carrington, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Now, here is Ford. He's got 11. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
On the free throw, no good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Phillip. Here's Carrington. Launches a three. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. And they're running. Now Ford. There's the three. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Carrington. Shot high post. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Ellis with it. Outside, Lamb.
He got whacked from that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw drops for Lamb. And Lamb drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's Carrington. He's got 11. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Phillip. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field. Now Ellis going inside. Outside, Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. That shot, no good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Carrington, that's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
From deep. Rebound by Smith. Here's Carrington. 13 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. And here is Lamb. He's got 6. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. Lamb's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
Here's Carrington. Can't hit from in close. Outside Lamb. Pass to Ellis. 1:37 left in the first half. Inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Phillip. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Phillip. 6 points for him. Here's Smith. Can't hit from the elbow. Outside Lamb. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Lamb's got 10.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
.43 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, Smith with it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Out left to the wing. Back to Ellis. .20 seconds left in the second quarter. Over to the wing. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Lamb. 1 second left. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we finished one half of basketball. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The visitors with the ball, down by 15. Ellis right side, and taken away by Johnson, all by himself. And here they go, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Ellis.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Harper with the ball. To the middle. Tries from 7. Morgan can't hit it. Now Ellis. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one drops. Good on both. And here is Harper. 8 points for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Buries it down low. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Here's Ellis. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Harper. He's got 10. Zuzman. It's good from long range. 13 points in the game.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
That one drops for him.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Now here's Harper. Zuzman can't nail the jump.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Ellis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ellis has got 6 points. Now here's Harper. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Johnson. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's the break. A finish. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Here's Lamb. He drives in. And a missed layup. Harper with the ball. He's got 10.
That's right.
With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. They swipe it. Zuzman. Defensive rebound. A 3-ball. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now Ford, 11 points in the game. To the inside. That's tipped. 3 on 3. Here's Morgan. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from the wing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level on undeniable. The kick out to Harper. Lock at 6. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Ford. Takes a 3. Hooked away. The 3. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Zuzman off target with his 3.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he lays it straight in. And here is Harper. He's got 10. Pass to Morgan. Back to Harper. A floater. It's tipped. Here's the break. There's a good screen. Here's Ford. Back to Niang. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Morgan. Pass to Harper. To end the cold streak. And here's the fast break. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. .136 left for the third. Here's Ford. Rebound by Smith.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Morgan.
Off the screen. Hey, right here.
5 on the clock. Smith outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Yo, set it up.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Pass to Carrington. To the right side. Smith with it. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Phillip. He has 6. They need this one. And it's Ford with the rebound. Here's Niang. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses for Niang. Carrington. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Phillip. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And it's Carrington missing. Here's Ford. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Carrington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. It's hauled in by Phillip. Here's Carrington. Pass to Phillip. Fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Smith up top. Tries yet again. A nice shot by Phillip.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here he goes. Here's Ford. And a miss there on the triple.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Pass to Carrington. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now, Niang misses the 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Phillip. Here's Carrington. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Now, here is Ford.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Phillip. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Ford. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Ford's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Carrington. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The first free throw is good. he makes both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Phillip. From past the arc. They get it again. Pass to Carrington. Walk up two there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Into the lane. Here's Phillip. Here's Carrington. Cracks in the tray. Carrington's got 21 in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Out to Lamb. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Phillip. Six to shoot. Fades away. The shot, no good. Ford with the ball. Now Smith defending. Ford, no up. Can't cash in from close range. Puts up a three. That shot off. And so here's the home team. Here's Phillip. Puts up a deep three. Bangs home the trifecta. Outside Lamb. And they get it. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. 14 points for Lamb.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
.152 left in the game. Puts up a three. Pass to Phillip. To the left wing. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lamb. Knocked away. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Oh, good on the triple. Pass to Phillip. Goes up on the wing. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ford with the ball. Lamb with the ball. Ford with the ball. 5 to shoot. For the three. Can't hit that one. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.